Hey there guys, it's Dashabella and Milkshake, and welcome back to another episode of Star Equestrian. I hope you're doing well. I hope the scammers haven't gotten to you because they are seriously starting to get on my nerves. So for today's video, we are going to have a little bit of a talk about the rise in scammers in Star Equestrian because I do think we have a lot more than we used to, and I also think it is starting to become a little bit problematic with not just the fact that they're scamming people, but people are also falling for these scams. I do think a large portion of the players getting scammed, I do think a lot of them are our younger players that maybe have never been exposed to scams before or don't know the telltale signs of them talking to a scammer. So I don't know if they're going to watch this video. If you guys do, I hope you learned something really important because I do think I'm going to have to shed some light on this because they are starting to become a little bit too common, and I don't want more people falling victim to scams because people can make fun of the people getting scammed, like, oh, haha, you fell for the scam, but some people literally don't know. So let's talk about it. I'm going to explain to you guys what kind of scams are kind of happening at the moment and the telltale signs of a scammer and who you should be blocking, because if you identify somebody as a scammer, you should be blocking them. You do not need to communicate with them. There is no redeeming qualities in that person. If they choose to scam other players, then obviously their intentions are never going to be good. So you really don't want to be talking to those people or ever really engaging with them at all if you know that they are a known scammer. But very quickly, before we jump into the whole scamming talk, some of you guys are probably wondering who this is. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is Milkshake. So Milkshake is a bit of a project I have going on at the moment. I'm trying to breed a Cremello Frisian Sport, which is a double cream chestnut horse. So basically take a chestnut all brown horse, put 2 dollops of milk into that cup of chestnut tea, and you have a cream horse. I know there's like Cremello, Perlino, and Smoky Cream as well, but we're aiming for Cremello because Cremello, I feel like I think it's the lightest out of all of the double creams in the game. And they are very rare. I almost never see people riding that coat color in the game. So I wanted to add one to my stable and I wanted to make it a little bit special. As you can see right now, Milkshake has 2 high stockings and 1 regular sock and 1 little, I think that's called a coronet, on his back right hind leg. I'm trying to make a Cremello with 4 high stockings because you guys know me, I love my high stocking horses. So it's been a bit of a challenge because these horses are so rare already on the server that this has been a solo project basically. I've only been able to have one person help me, which was Avery, who I don't actually know if the horse that I bred with Avery was a double. I think it is. I really do think it was a Cremello, but the horse was missing socks. So what I did, okay, to get Milkshake, because Milkshake is actually step 2 of this breeding project. His dad. This is the dad. So this is Aussie Drifter. Oh, hang on. I lost the dad. There we go. This is Aussie Drifter. So this is the original horse that I'm starting this project with because if you want a double cream chestnut, you need a chestnut, right? So I bred this horse with the Cremello, which gave us Palomino. Now, I know you're probably wondering, like, hang on a minute, how is Milkshake Palomino? Okay, let me explain very, very quickly so you understand what has happened with this horse. This horse is Palomino. Before anyone panics, this is Palomino. This is not Cremello. How do I know this? If you have a look at his back hind right foot, okay, you know that little tiny coronet there? It's orange. That is his true color. He is not actually this like pale cream color. He's pale cream because it is some kind of pattern that either lightens the coat or grays the coat out. So that's why it looks Cremello, but he's kind of like a fake Cremello. He's actually Palomino under here. So if you bred with him, then yeah, you get Palomino genes, not Cremello genes, okay? You have part 1 of the Cremello genes. Anyways, so yeah, this is how I kind of got this horse. He's Palomino. The step 2 I'm actually thinking about is I'm going to be trying to get some more socks on this horse. So I won't be able to hit the Cremello yet, but what we're going to do is I'm going to take Milkshake And I'm going to breed Milkshake with Prancer because Prancer has high stockings, which, there we go, there's Prancer. Prancer has high stockings. I've already confirmed this. This horse has 2 high back stockings, and then he's got 1 high stocking on his front left leg and a sock on his right leg. So he's almost a perfect. But if I cross these 2 horses together, there's a good chance I'm going to get the high stockings. I will potion the coat color from Milkshake because I want the Palominos to carry through, because for us to be able to get a Cremello, you only have 2 combinations that you can really mix together to get the horse reliably, right? And the most reliable way is either breeding a Palomino with a Cremello. Now the issue is there's no Cremello on the server with high stockings, so I have to make my own either high stocking Palomino and mix 2 Palominos together, or somehow get a Cremello. But if I have a Cremello with high stockings, then like I've already done the thing, right? So yeah, I'm going to be doing the double Palomino method to try and get this guaranteed, well, it's not guaranteed unfortunately, but almost guaranteed high stocking Cremello. So I got to breed Prancer first with Milkshake, use the potion, make the Palomino. I'm going to mane and tail color potion this as well, because I actually think this mane and tail color on Prancer would be gorgeous on Cremello. So we are also going to be doing that. But yeah, I have a bit of a pre-breeding project going on in the back. Pray for me because yeah, honestly, breeding for a Cremello, it is crazy expensive, I feel, especially if you're trying to get traits, because I'm also doing this because, if you haven't noticed, I have level 3 Drift King. Yes, I did finally level up Drift King. So Drift King is done. The only one I'm missing now is Turbo Boost, which is the other racing trait. So hang on, let me check my breeding. I think it's level 2 or 3. Hang on, let me double check. It's level 2, I think. That's Turbo Boost. Oh yeah, here we go. So I have a breeding token actually. Maybe we can do the breeding for this today. We might do that now actually. I kind of thinking maybe today's the day that we get kind of lucky. So yeah, we've got Turbo Boost right here. Yeah, I think like let's just do a bit of a quick breed, shall we? Just a quick one before we jump into all like the scammer talk. If I get Turbo Boost level 3, I will lose my mind though. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have a breeding token. Okay, hang on. Let me check my potions. I have this because I want to increase the chance of a upgrade for Turbo Boost. So it's now 35%. How's my prestige? Oh, it's like too low. Okay, we're going to ignore that. I'm just going to see if we get lucky with Turbo Boost. I also specifically bred these 2 Arabians because I wanted the spiky tail. So we've got the acorn tail, the bunny tail for my racehorses. Okay, hang on. Let's just do this real quick before we jump into the scammer talk, because I do think it is pretty important. Okay, please be level 3 Turbo Boost, because that would be amazing. Please be level 3 Turbo Boost. Oh, that's a cute baby with the spots though. Oh, you're adorable. Okay, please be Turbo Boost. Please be level 3 Turbo Boost. Please. Oh, it's level 2. It's level 2. Okay, we failed. Oh, but those pink eyes are adorable. Oh yeah, those are really, really pink. Okay, so lovely way to start the video, Dasha. An absolute fail trait level breeding thing, but you know, that's just the way things go in Star Equestrian when it comes to trait breeding. Okay, I'll give you guys an update on the Cremello breeding sometime in the future. If I do successfully succeed, I will let you know though, because I am stoked if I can get this high stocking Cremello. I would love it so much. Okay, so let's jump into the scammer talk, because yeah, there is way too much scamming I feel that is currently happening in Star Equestrian, and a lot of naive players are falling for the scammers. And yes, a lot of them are young, I understand, but at the same time we also need to give them a little bit of grace, because to be fair, I don't think people respect cybersecurity as much as they probably should. Not in like people hacking your computer, but also being able to like convince you into doing stuff that is kind of shady. Let me explain. So how does scamming work in Star Equestrian? So in Star Equestrian, there is no official trading system. Like we can't actually trade with players safely. There's no way for us to bring up a trading window, both players put things in, both players confirm, and both players trade. We simply don't have trading. And so how the scams are working is that players are basically trusting each other and gifting things to each other with the hope that the other person follows through with the trust process. Now, firstly, to do this system, this trust system with a complete stranger is a horrible idea. If you ever thought this was a good idea, stop. It is a terrible idea. You don't know 99.999999% of the people on the internet. You know very few people on the internet. So to put your trust into a complete stranger, it's just wild. And I can't believe people do it. Like, yeah, okay, you're trying to pray that somebody is going to follow through with their promise, but so many people online, like, there's no repercussions for them to not follow through and to scam you. Like, I don't even know if the scammers in Star Equestrian are getting banned. You know, for all we know, like, they might disappear for a little bit and then they just come back and they scam a new person. So if anybody is offering to do a gift trade, because that is basically what is happening, do not follow through and accept any gift trades. If someone says, hey, if you give me a token, would you be able to give me something back? Okay, just say no. Just say no. There is a reason why it is highly discouraged in this game, and it is because there's always going to be the chance that you are talking to a scammer and they're looking to scam you out of whatever you guys are trying to gift trade, okay? So that is one of them. That's like one of the most blatant, like, in your face scams. Just the simple, hey, does anybody want to trade a breeding token for tack or something, you know? I think the most recent case I saw of this was somebody, this is a non-VIP player, saying that they were going to gift someone a Pegasus if someone gifted them, I think, like 1 or 2 breeding tokens. I looked at that and I just thought, oh my God, people are absolutely shameless with this. I hope nobody accepted, okay? Because obviously, number one, it's a non-VIP. They can't even pull on the Pegasus banner even if they wanted to. And 2, you can't even gift a Pegasus. There is no gift button here. So obviously what they were trying to do, they were never going to do it to begin with because it's not a feature in the game. But I could absolutely see a young player getting so excited thinking that, oh my gosh, all I need to do is gift this person 2 to 3 tokens. They're going to give me a Pegasus. No, that's just not going to happen. So all of a sudden you now have a sad player with 2 or 3 breeding tokens gone and no Pegasus. So don't accept gift trading. Gift trading, bad. Don't do gift trades. Another one, I'm getting reports, guys, of people pretending to be other players to get gifts. And unfortunately, my name is being dragged into this. So I was sent a few screenshots of people begging for gifts, pretending to be me. And it wasn't just a case of like they used my username, but in the DMs, they were telling these people that, oh yeah, I'm the YouTuber that makes YouTube videos. No, guys, no. I don't ask for gifts. That is so embarrassing. I would never do that. So if you think I'm ever going to be in your DMs asking for gifts, that's not me. I do not need gifts, okay? I know how hard it is for both VIPs and non-VIPs to earn things in this game. I'm never going to beg for gifts. So if you see anybody with my name or even any name of any other like really well-known player on the server begging for gifts, don't entertain them. Please block them. Please block them. It's probably not them. A lot of the accounts that beg for gifts as well, they are not VIP. So if someone starts asking for stuff and they're a non-VIP, that is also generally a telltale sign that you might be running into a scammer. So to play it safe, honestly, I block people that ask for gifts because that's already bad manners. Like, why would you ask someone to give you free stuff? It's like walking up to someone saying, hey, how much money have you got in your bank account? Can you buy this for me? You know, it's like, I don't even know you. Why am I buying stuff for you that's like not even necessary? It's not like food and water for you to survive. It's for you to like what? Most of the time the scammers ask for breeding tokens. So it's like, why am I paying for you to breed horses? You don't need to breed horses in this game. Like, yeah, it's a horse game, but there are so many ways to get horses that aren't just through breeding. And if you're new to the game, you can do all your quests and you can get so many breeding tokens just by earning the gems from your quests. Like, hello, do you really have no shame? And aside from players impersonating other people, there's another one. So I don't know what was the context behind this. This was a while ago. I think this was like around Christmas time or before Christmas. I had somebody pretending to be my friend. I think in one of the cases, they were like threatening to report this other person because they didn't respond the way that they wanted to. And they were like, I'm going to tell my friend Dashabella to see you. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. No, I'm not friends with somebody who would be that immature to report to a YouTuber friend. That is not how this stuff works. I will let you guys know, I've already told my friends this, and I've told them to do this for their peace and sanity, not so much for mine. But you will never know who my friends are in this game because I've specifically told them not to tell people. I told them not to tell people because I'm a little bit worried that people are going to start hounding them on whether I'm online or not, if I am around for, anything. Like, I'm just scared my friends are going to get badgered by people just because I do YouTube videos. So I specifically told them, like, don't tell people that we're friends, okay? Like, for your sake, just play the game, enjoy the game. And they have been enjoying the peace and quiet. So my real friends, you don't know who they are, okay? And good for them because they deserve that peace and quiet. As for me, if I want to talk, like, I'll talk in game. If I don't want to talk, I won't talk in game. And then people won't know that I'm online. The only people that would know that I'm online are people that are like on my friends list. So, yeah, if anyone says like, I'm friends with them and they're either going to like report you or if they are asking for gifts saying that they are friends with me, don't know. Block them. Just block them. Just block all the problematic people, please. Save your sanity too, not just mine. Oh, and for added proof, just in case anyone is worried about identity, okay? Because I know some people sometimes get confused whether it really is me or not in game. FYI, if I talk in game, okay, firstly, I know some scammers are going to try and use this to their advantage, but no, they can't. My name is Green. Okay, my name is Green when I chat in game. On my profile, I am VIP level 6. Okay, that little thing next to my name. I have spent over $600 on this game. I can't believe I have to say that. I've spent over $600 on this game. The numbers after my name are 7778. Okay, it's very easy to remember. 777, the lucky 7, and I don't know why there's a random 8 there, but it's there. Okay, 7778. And if I'm not from the Warring Horse from my club, that's not me. Okay, this is me. This is me. Okay, this is my profile. I have not earned much SP today, but that's okay. This is me. Okay, this is my profile. So if any of that information is missing from somebody that has my name, it's not me, okay? But only double check if that person is really trying to pretend to be me. Because I know some people have also confused the idea of people using my name in game. Okay, firstly, I'm going to say this up front. I do not own my name in Star Equestrian. So if you like my in-game name, you're welcome to use it, okay? Just don't pretend to be me. Be your own person. Just don't pretend to be me. I will not be angry at all because I mean, it's just a name. It's just a name. It doesn't really mean much. It just helps people identify certain players. So yeah, if you like the name, you are fine to use it because I simply don't own it, okay? I do not own a name in a video game. That's why there are so many players that have all these kinds of names, and it always confuses me when some people complain like, oh, this person has the same name as me, but it's like, you can't really own a name unfortunately, especially if it's a video game where, like for example, this game, people can have the same name. Like, for example, there could be like 101 Sarahs in this game, but they all have different numbers. So there's still different Sarahs. And there's also just very generic names, really. So I don't own my name. Anyone can use my name. But if anyone pretends to be me, be angry and block them, okay? Please and thank you. Yeah, I don't know. The name stuff I've heard coming up in chat every now and again, it really does confuse me because we really can't own names in this game because duplicates are allowed. If duplicates were not allowed, then yes, you can claim somebody is trying to impersonate you if they are like trying to copy your name word for word. So just be careful because scammers are starting to become really, really clever nowadays, especially with how they're doing things. Oh, there's also one other last kind of scammer I'm going to talk about. And these are the scammers that are waiting the long game. Scammers that pretend to be your friends until you gift them and then they leave. Whether it be, you know, them waiting for you to do a gift trade with them, waiting for you to just send them a simple gift, these people will simply disappear once they get what they want. Because at the end of the day, they don't want anything to do with you. They simply want the freebies and they want to leave. These people, I kind of feel like are the worst because they give you this false sense of friendship. Like they spend so much time and effort into building some kind of relationship with you. But at the end of the day, it's like a fabricated relationship. So if there's any part of your friendship with a person where gifting is ever mentioned, there's a good chance that that's not a real friendship. That's a transactional relationship if I ever saw one. Yeah, ever since gifting was added into this game, I swear it's just made Star Equestrian a not so nice place. Like, yeah, before gifting ever existed, we also had people asking for free stuff, but like we literally just said like, hey, we can't give stuff in this game. Like, great. It would end there. But now we have people asking for gifts and it's like, we get so many people asking stuff every day and it just keeps happening. And sometimes you get repeat offenders where they'll do it the first time. People tell them you're not really supposed to gift trade or you're not really supposed to ask for gifts because it's bad manners. And then they'll come back like a few hours later and do it again, hoping nobody notices. So yeah, I kind of wish gifting never was added into the game, but you know, that's Foxy. They think they're gonna make more money through gifting, I guess. I don't know, cool beans. I mean, if they want to add gifting into the game, please add Bronco at some point. I really want that Bronco update. You know, we're still waiting for that. Speaking of update, so just a quick update on the market. The Rusted Purple is finally gone. We have not had an update to the game yet for what the replacement horse is going to be. The Toasted Frisian still exists here, but because it's not on sale, I think it is almost safe to say that there is going to be a different horse in its place for that sale. So keep an eye out for that when it does end up dropping, but we don't know when that is going to be happening at all. Secondly, yesterday, for you guys, it might be the day before. So on Thursday, was it Wednesday or Thursday? Maybe both. Wednesday or Thursday. Players found out that Star Equestrian is testing a brand new feature. I don't have it on my game, unfortunately, because I think they're testing it on Apple phones. But if you're very quick to look at my screen, I'm going to hide myself here. I want you to pay attention to the button next where we select horse, okay? Do you see that purple flicker? So that purple flicker is actually a auto button. Oh, I think it's only going to happen to me once. I'll post a picture on the screen right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But Star Equestrian is testing out a feature where you can auto run events 10 times a day. So you know the gacha games where it's like you can rerun this level again with your team, but it'll automatically do it for you for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 runs. So we're now getting that kind of feature in Star Equestrian. At the moment, it looks like the feature is limited to 10 events a day, so 10 runs. But so far, from what players have currently tested with the new feature for players that have it available, it's horrible. Like, it is horrible. Horses that overqualify for their events are failing jumps. They are sticking to the line. They're not making the time requirements. It's really bad. It's like, what? Why even bother with this system if the horse is going to ride like rubbish anyway? I think I also heard some players complaining that the gold that they were supposed to get from the events are also not registering. So yeah, it seems to be either in its very early stages of testing, or this is like an accidental leak on one platform, because it's not available on PC. I don't have it on my mobile phone, which is Android, but I'm hearing people are seeing this feature if they are on iOS, which is Apple. So yeah, check your game if you're on iOS. You can test it out, obviously. But yeah, when I say it's bad, it's pretty bad. So if it doesn't work for you, it's fine, okay? It's not really working for anybody. Yeah, a bit of a rant, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. We're gonna do something happy before we end the video, because I don't want to end the video with like just simply being a rant, because yeah, that's not fun. The theme for this week's photo contest is back in the saddle. Your lovely YouTuber here forgot to enter again, so I don't have an entry. I think I'm still going to post an entry on my Instagram this week, because I do like the theme. So I'm going to post something on Instagram later this week. So if you like pretty pictures, go check out my Instagram later. But yeah, let's have a look and see what everyone is interpreting the theme as. Because like when I think of back in the saddle, it's like it could be someone just riding their horse, or someone tacking up their horse, getting ready for a ride. So right off the bat with these two pictures, we've got two players riding their horses. So they're technically back in the saddle. But aside from them just riding their horses, that's really it. So between the two of these, which one am I picking? It's a bit tough. They're kind of both the same. Like they're literally both the same. I'm probably going to pick the one on the left, because I do think this is a little more appealing. Like that angle for this is a little bit nicer. Having a horse posed facing the front, I don't think it's like a very nice angle sometimes. So let's pick the one on the left. Interesting interpretations from these two pictures. So we've got a player just standing under the gazebo. This is a definite no. This is not back in the saddle. But this one's a weird one. Like this horse is injured, and the other one's like I'm so confused. None of these pictures look like back in the saddle to me, but I mean this left one is definitely better than the one on the right. I don't know what the person on the right was thinking. At least just sit on your horse. That would have made a lot more sense. Okay, next up we have two players with their horses, one with their horse bowed and the other one being petted by their rider. Back in the saddle. What am I thinking here? I do think this one on the right looks a little bit like a movie scene. You know how you have like the rider kind of giving their horse a pep talk before they go for a ride? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting for that picture on the right. The left just seems a little bit like a selfie. Like I can't see much of a story. So we'll go for the picture on the right, because yeah, it does tell a little bit more of a story. Next, oh my gosh, okay, I like what I'm seeing here. Back in the saddle, let's go. Okay, so very dynamic angle. I love this angle. I think what's happening is the player is either putting on horseshoes on their horse's hoof, or they might be trying to size it up to see if it fits, because if you're gonna take a horse out, you also, if they're wearing shoes, you gotta make sure the shoes fit, right? I love this angle. This is such an interesting picture. This one, back in the saddle. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. So we're gonna vote for the one on the left. I really like how creative this picture is. Yeah, I like the dynamic angling for this. That's actually really, really cool. Next up, okay. This is cute. This is really cute. Oh, I love that. That is adorable. Back in the saddle, yes. A trail ride with two foalies, yes, I love this. This picture on the left, we have a Pegasus with their rider, just going for a little bit of an evening fly. I have to vote for this one. It's too pretty. It is too cute. This actually looks a little bit like a movie poster or some kind of like promotional image. It looks like an official Foxy picture, so I love this one. I had to pick that one. Next up, two players and their horses, one with a little foalie and the rampant, And over here we have a player just kind of petting their horse and the horse is enjoying the pet. Back in the saddle, I'm definitely feeling this one a little bit more because it does look like the player is maybe riding their horse around the round pen. The foal's just kind of there having fun. Whereas for this one, it's like very posy, but I don't get as much back in the saddle compared to the one on the right. So we'll pick for the one on the right because yeah, I do think this one fits the theme a little bit more. Okay. I don't know what's happening down here. We have a horse half underwater and the rider being like, that's weird. And then we have a picture of a player with a unicorn. I mean, to be fair, okay, this is like super basic, but at the same time, like I'm looking at this definitely feels more back in the saddle than this. Like this is a selfie on the beach, which is like, there's no issue with that, but I'm voting based on theme, and this one, as goofy as it looks, I actually think this one fits the theme a little bit more. So we're gonna pick this one. And apparently a lot of other people agree. Okay, next we have two players and their horses. So on the left, we have a player riding their Acer Frisian, and on the right, we have a player tacking up their Frisian for a ride. So going off of the theme, I think I'm leaning definitely more to the right because this horse looks like it's getting ready for a ride, right? Like the player is just making sure everything fits, everything's nice and snug, nothing's gonna move. Whereas this is fine, but the fact that the player is just sitting there, like I kind of want pictures where there's some kind of either movement if you're riding your horse. And this one, they're just kind of standing there. So I'm going to vote for the picture on the right just because I do think it is the better themed picture. And it looks like a lot of other people agree with me on this as well with an 80% pick rate. Okay, next up, we have two interesting entries. We have a bit of a bucking bronco here on the right-hand side. Love it, especially for the back in the saddle theme. And over here, we have a bit of an intimate moment between a player petting either a Clydesdale or a Shire. I think it's a Clydesdale. Very cute picture, but if we're talking about back in the saddle, we're voting for this one. Because yeah, this one is definitely more of a riding picture, which is what I kind of wanted to see with the back in the saddle picture. All right, and our last two entries for today, we have a player sitting on their songbird unicorn and their little Appaloosa foal in the back. And on the right, we have a rider with their horse and their foal in the Bronco Arena. And I actually love how they framed this because they actually made sure that Bronco Arena fit in the photograph for the text, which I think is really, really cool. I like that. So no movement from either picture, only the foal is moving in that right-hand side. But just based off of the framing, I could absolutely see this right picture being way more on theme than the left one, because the left one was just a candid shot. So we're gonna vote for this one because this is a very pretty picture. I really do like what they've actually done with that Bronco Arena text in the back. That was very, very smart. Okay, gift time. What am I voting for today? Normally I go for left, so we are going to pick right. Oh, I got a saddle pad. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. The gifts are lame today, so I didn't miss out on anything. Okay guys, I guess that's it for the photo contest, and that's also it for today's video. So thanks for watching another video of Star Equestrian. I kind of hope you guys learned something about the whole scammer situation because it's honestly gross that we have scammers to begin with. I know every game has its scammers, but I really do feel bad for the players that really just don't know any better, you know, because like, yeah, some of the things that these scammers say, they say that to convince you into gift trading with them. So lesson of the day, if you haven't picked up on it already, if somebody requests a gift trade where you have to give them something so that they can gift you something back, don't accept, block, because that person is looking to scam you, okay? And yes, okay, there might be a case where someone actually follows through with the trade, but don't ever feel comfortable gift trading, because all it takes is for the wrong person to come around and to do a gift trade with you and for you to end up being the loser. I don't want anybody being losers, especially when it comes to losing stuff, because like I said this before, currency in Star Equestrian is like way too difficult to earn to throw away like that. So please hang on to all of your stuff. And don't gift strangers. I think that should also be another lesson. Don't give people you don't know, because if they run away, they run away. There's literally no way for you to be able to chase them down. So yeah, don't fall for the scammers, okay? Breed your pretty ponies and be happy with your ponies. But don't accept any requests from somebody, especially if they say they're going to gift you a Pegasus, because that is a load of rubbish. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, guys, do leave a like on this video so I know that you enjoyed it. And if you have any of your own personal stories actually talking and engaging with these scammers, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I do think if we share more of our experiences encountering scammers, that we will be able to save a lot more people of their resources in this game, because honestly, I don't want these scammers to win. Okay, I'm gonna try and make their job an absolute living hell, and if it means having to say something about it, then so be it. You know, I want them to struggle, because they should absolutely struggle, and at the end of the day, I hope they lose. I really do. So yeah, share your stories below. I would like to hear your encounters, especially with the people out there that troll them. If you troll the scammers in this game, I love you. Continue to do what you do, okay? You do you, boo, because I am behind you all the way. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here for today's video. So thanks for watching, guys. I am planning on posting Rancher Rivershine this weekend as well, so look forward to that. I'm so sorry about the lack of uploads the past couple of weeks. I'm just catching up on work stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.